Who are you people? Where did all of you come from? I think before the video got uploaded, I had maybe less than 30, 40 subscribers. And now I'm at 377, which is so surreal. And thank you everybody. Thank you for coming to the channel, and my goodness gracious. We will be continuing with ZaneGames. In this case, it will be Peebr, Koifish, Will, and Josh. Everybody has been asking and waiting for it, so might as well get it done. But before I do anything else, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It makes me feel happiness, and mainly comment. I love reading all your comments. Even if I don't respond to them, I just enjoy everything that you guys do. So I kept on saying, and I will continue to say, hello everybody, my name is PokeChef Nick, and I love 3 things. I love Pokemon, I love food, and I love continuing on with my reputation of making fakemon for YouTubers, and such as last video. So without a further ado, let's get on to the main course. What we have here is a 3-stage for Peebr, 1 stage for Josh, and 1 stage for Will. And definitely not a secret 4th character that is slowly, in the background. Who would ever think that? That's insane. Each one of the shinies that you're gonna see in this video are going to be their colors. So like Peebr's is pink and Josh is gonna be blue and Will's gonna be green. So even if one color doesn't really make sense, it's like, that one doesn't look like a normal color. Why would it look like that? It's artistic liberty, please and thank you. Let's get this ball rolling, or should I say dice, because we have a 3-stage dice evolution for Peebr Koifish. When making a concept for Peebr's Pokemon, I kept watching his videos, kept watching him making board games, and it just automatically hit. Also, you can see there's a lot of things that I changed in these Pokemon from their concept to drawing to their final, such as their irises, because I thought the Dice Diamond irises, I really like those. Pipice is a small angry Pokemon shaped like a single die. It glares at anything that moves and often rolls forward in surprising speed despite its size. Trainers believe its single dot can influence chance, sometimes bringing luck, but just as often misfortune. Pipice is known to stubbornly refuse to move until it's provoked, making it unpredictable in battle. I gave this entire line the signature move Dice Stack, which basically times the power by the stage of the evolution. So the power increases based on evolution. Pipice is going to be ×1. Fun fact, did you know that each individual divot on a die is called a pip? So the names Pipice is from Pip Dice, Pipice is going to be by Pip Dice, and then Tripice is going to be triple Pip Dice. Also, it's very difficult not to say Pipis. Pipice, the stacked roll Pokemon. Pipice stacks 2 dice atop of the other, giving it a taller, more solemn appearance. Its sad eyes make it look contemplative, yet it observes its surroundings carefully, calculating probabilities before making a move. Despite its melancholy expression, it is fiercely protective of those it trusts. And again, signature move is Dice Stack, and this is now ×2. I'm gonna say that I was inspired by Pokey from the Super Mario franchise, because it just keeps stacking itself on top of each other, and I really like the idea of each one of them having a different number. So when you get to Tripice, you can see we have a 1 through 6, and the number 1 is just shown twice, one on the front and one on the very top. Tripice, the lucky stack Pokemon. Tripice stacks 3 dice and radiates joy with every movement. Its diamond-shaped irises glitter like crystals, and it seems to manipulate luck wherever it goes. Trainers admire Tripice for its playful nature and surprising cleverness, making it both a challenge and a delight to train. And you guessed it! Dice Stack ×3. What can stop this thing? Nothing. Roll of the dice and you're gonna win. As a great detective once said, shut up and sit down. And that's exactly what Cluebird feels. One of my favorite things about making a fakemon is every single time I make one, I'm going to learn something new. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna make something really cool or really cute. I want to make sure that I am learning something that I can maybe even teach you guys. So, Cluebird is based off of the Satin Bowerbird, which most of you probably would know as
Lemmy Smash.
If you don't know that meme, that makes me feel extremely old. Please don't make me feel old, I'm 30. Detective Josh constantly losing his wives and not being there. I needed to find an animal that A, would collect things, quote unquote, for evidence, and B, have multiple partners. And surprisingly, I found this one and it works so well. One, because Josh's color is already gonna be blue, so that's perfect. Two, it just fits every single thing. Now, a bower is actually a form of a nest, a mating ritual pretty much, where sticks, twigs, and pieces of plastic are actually used in an inverse arc, and that helps lead the ladies to the male. And for some reason, they love blue. I didn't know this. In the video, when everybody's like,
I got you blue.
It is true that they love blue and they don't like yellow for some reason.
You want yellow. She doesn't want yellow.
It's so outstandingly strange and wonderful that that's how this actually exists in the real world. So his wings are adorned with a bunch of plastic bits. He has a bottle cap from a water bottle and a tiny piece of plastic as a little smoke pipe, reminiscing of Sherlock Holmes. And the name Cluebird comes from obvious clue and bird. I'm not 100% sure on that name, so if you think you have a different name that works better, let me know in the comments below, maybe we'll update it. Cluebird, the detective Pokemon. Cluebird collects bits of plastic and trash, treating them as clues to small mysteries. It wears an acorn like a detective's cap and carries a bottle cap it uses to inspect evidence closer. It is often so focused on cases that it forgets its nest and may bond with multiple partners due to constantly wandering off to investigate without rest. Its hidden ability is going to be Obsessive Mind. If Cluebird uses the same move twice in a row, its speed increases. Also, I just love how tiny he is. He is so small, yet he has such a Napoleon complex. Also, a little twig that is going through the magnifying glass. That's not going to help you find anything. Finally, we have Will's Fakemon, which, just watch this video.
Hey Will, sorry if this sounds rude. Good way to start. I'm making you, Peter, and Josh Fakemon. I'm not sure what you'd like.
Oh,
it's Fakemon?
Is that Nick?
Isn't that? Yeah. So what did yours look like? Is yours already done, Peter?
I don't know what
is the
I don't know what
concept
the plan is for mine, and it's okay if you don't want to spoil
here? If
it.
it's Fakemon,
Nick.
it sounds like go crazy, you know? Like,
He did
I'm sure I'll like it no matter what.
Yeah, he shared a video link in the Discord. He did like a Tanuki for Zane, and he did like a Feebas evolution for Bailey.
Okay, so it's based off other Pokemon. Why don't you go with Shuckle?
Something Shuckle based?
Shuckle is just desperately waiting for evolution.
Shuck will? Please do not Shuck will,
Shuck
actually. Shuck won't.
Now I do understand where the confusion happened. I made Magibass for Bailey, which is an evolution of Feebas, her favorite Pokemon. So I guess I understand where this one came from, but when Peebr said Shuckwill, that was just how it is. That's just how I had to do it. For this one, I looked at a bunch of ancient urns and just looked at the style and the formation of each one of them, having two stems that basically are the handles, and I just wanted it to pretty much kind of like he's stronger, he's flexing, and he's dribbling, so it gives him a beard, you know, like Will. Also, I moved some of the holes that he had to make pecs, so he's a cleaner, buffer Shuckle, keeping his defense and special defense even higher. He is a tank. Also, leave me alone for the stats. I don't know how to do these things. Shuckwill, the Resolve Pokemon. The juices it once stored have hardened its body into a large urn-like shape, allowing it to carry far more liquid than its pre-evolved form, Shuckle. The pressure inside its body has become too great to fully contain. As a result, the liquid constantly leaks from its mouth in slow drips. This substance is highly sought after, but harvesting is difficult as Shuckwill rarely moves or shares. Its signature ability is Vessel Pressure. At the end of each turn, Shuckwill will restore 1/16 of its max HP. If at full HP, the opponent loses 1/16. But that is... Wait, who are you? Go, no, go away, no!
Quack said it, the prismatic foul Pokemon. Ancient records tell of entire coastlines falling still at the echo of its hollow, deep chiming quack. The ocean hardening into glassy stillness in its wake. The Quackscended may approach with a curious tilt of its head, as if seeking harmless attention. Those who mistake its gentle demeanor for weakness are swiftly reminded that its radiant form conceals a crushing, immeasurable force. Quack. My signature ability is Singularity Core. In the beginning move of the battle, I choose your opponent's first move.
This is Quackscended, the Duggy Quacks Pokemon. Oh, that is so freaking funny. Okay, so this one was originally going to be just a joke. I wasn't going to like fully illustrate this one, but I love Duggy Quacks so much, and I just had to do this one. So Duggy Quack's profile picture is a low resolution seagull, duck, fowl thing. And that's just a perfect thing to make a crystal, which, by the way, this is the first time I ever had to illustrate and render that style. So let me know in the comments below if I did well. Duggy Quacks is a virus upon this world. He will control everyone. So his generic shape is going to be based off of a virus. And he constantly talks about choking in, violence. So the bottom is resembling a hand. Very crystalline, could be a foot too, I don't know. The name comes from Quack, from Duggy Quacks obviously, and Ascended. That is it. We now have six Pokemon to add to the Pokedex. 3 for Peebr, 1 for Josh, 1 for Will, and 1 for Duggy Quacks. And I can tell you that I am so happy with how these turned out. I love every single one of these. I can't tell you which one I like more, but I wanted to say it again. Thank you all so much for being here and helping me do the things that I love. I didn't expect anywhere as close as the traffic that I got for these guys. So thank you. It is truly marvelous, and I cannot thank everybody enough. Also, I will do more of these videos. I promise you this. But I do have other videos planned. So it's gonna take me a while for me to do another one of these. I have a bunch of other Pokemon and content that I want to produce on this channel. All of it is Pokemon related, don't worry about that. But I don't want everybody to be like, oh, you hate Kush, you hate Chris, you hate Sketch, you hate Delicious Peter and Shannon. No, I love every one of them. I want to collaborate with you guys so much. Each one of you guys that I make a Fakemon for truly inspires me to continue doing what I do. It is a simple thing. It is a sincere piece of fan art. And if you love it, amazing. If you don't love it, hey, not your cup of tea. But I will stop rambling. I will see you guys in whatever I do next time. Love you most. And finally, bon appetit.